Hey team, Claire here from My Mortgage, and today I want to talk about how parents can help you out with your first home using the Springboard loan. So Westpac have a really good product called the Springboard, where they essentially leverage off your parents' equity to provide the remaining money that you need to make up your 20% deposit. So an explanation just to keep things simple. So let's say you were buying a property worth $500,000. You had a $50,000 deposit with your KiwiSaver and a little bit of savings, and to make up to the 20% you actually need another 50k, total of 100k. So your parents decide that they're comfortable with you borrowing that money against their property, and in the case of the Springboard loan, what happens is that the loan for the 50k is assessed for serviceability or affordability by both yourselves and your parents. So there's four borrowers in this situation: parents and children and partner. So what that does is it makes sure that the parents have got transparency. They can see that that loan is being paid, and generally they also take that loan over a slightly shorter loan term. So standard loan term is 30 years, but in this case they'll take it over about 10, sometimes 5 years if the affordability is there. That means that that equity part can actually be paid off a lot quicker than the remainder of the loan. And what it does is it builds up equity quite quickly so that your parents no longer need to support you with their equity. So the positive thing is that once that loan is paid off, then your parents have no further liability to you. This is unlike a standard guarantee where the property is generally held as security for your loan, and so that means that even if there is some kind of limitation on that guarantee that the parents are providing, it is still there and it requires a solicitor to remove it. What that means is that their whole property is held to secure your new loan, in which you might only need 50k to make up that difference. So the Springboard loan, in my view, is a lot less risky and a lot more positive for a parent, particularly one who might be nearing the end of their career. They might be about to retire and they probably don't want a big loan against their name or against their property, particularly if they've worked a long time to pay it off. So the Springboard loan, big difference is that it is a separate loan and it's held separately to mum and dad's current lending or other lending with the bank. Westpac is a really good provider of this. BNZ also do a very similar product. The other banks generally will give advice around the best way to set it up, but sometimes that can be done as a top-up to parents lending. However, the Springboard is a really good product, and if it's right for you, we can talk it through, particularly with you and your parents, to make sure that everyone's clear on what the Springboard entails.